Welcome to Simcoe County Sports. I'm Brad Terry, joined by Cam Brown. First off, Cam, lots to talk about in today's show.
There certainly is. Happy Canada Day long weekend as well to everybody out there. Hope you're got a nice weekend planned for yourselves. We got a great show planned for you today. We're going to talk about the Colts Euro draft coming up in just a second as they got their import picks, CHL import draft. Rick Ball, marathon runner, Paralympian. We're going to talk to him. Some unfortunate news on Rick's side of things, but we'll let you know what's going on there. We'll update you on the Baycats. There's an Agra play. Move on now. Rick Ball, in Aurelia, marathon runner, sprinter, competed in the Pan Am Games last year, Brad. He was building up to go to the Paralympics in London. Not working out that way for him.
Not really, when you're training so hard and you get so close, sometimes things just go wrong, and unfortunately for Rick Ball, it did.
It did, unfortunately, that's right. We're going to have a much more in-depth story with Rick later, but first let's take a look at a clip. He'll tell you what happened.
I was running some 200s, some training, and I was halfway through my third set, and all of a sudden my calf muscle just went as hard as a rock, and it was like a big Charlie horse cramp, and I just knew, you hope it's just a cramp, but I knew that it's not good, right? And you just kind of sit there and you shake your head and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, Cam, a very unfortunate thing there for Rick Ball. You work so hard, and then you get to that point and end up having an injury.
Yeah, it's just a freak injury. He's an incredible athlete, 47 years of age. Amazing what he's been able to accomplish at this point in his career, as mentioned in the Pan Am Games last year. 6th ranked in the world. He said maybe after this, though, he might be down to 9, for his division or what have you. But certainly wish Rick the best of luck. He should be in Calgary right now qualifying for London. Unfortunately, he's at home recuperating. So we'll be following Rick. This isn't the end of his running career. He's too great of an athlete to give it up just like that. So we wish him well.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do well there, Rick. Anyways, let's switch gears.
Back to Rick Ball now. Craig Ripley not here today, but he did manage to talk to Rick a bit more in depth about the injury that he sustained and the fact that he won't be able to make it to London this year for the Paralympic Games. Let's take a look.
We're back here in Aurelia with Rick Ball. Rick, appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Obviously a devastating injury. Just talk about, again, you sort of mentioned it before, you were just doing your usual training, trying to step things up leading up to the Paralympic Games, and obviously a setback that is too big of a setback to continue right now.
Yeah, it is devastating. I've been careful for the last year and a half, touch wood. I never got injured, right? And it's a tough sport, sprinting. It's really, really explosive on the body, and and I introduced a few new things to my workout to I wanted to step up to that next level so that when I did compete at the Paralympics, I'd be able to, go for a medal, right? So that's what you got to do, but in the end, I stepped it up a little too much, and it's hindsight, right? You just don't know where that fine line is.
Yeah, obviously a very tough one. You've been running, with your prosthetic leg and doing such great things. Longer distance, you switch it up to try and get to the Paralympics because of the events that allow you to go to that obviously event, the Olympics. And obviously you come up just a little bit short, only less than 2 months. Yeah,
it's a tough pill to swallow for sure. But I'm, like I say, I'm focusing on the positive, and it's my passion running, so it's not like, to me, it's not wasted time. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I'm still going to compete. I'm going to review my options, talk it over with my family, and take some time and watch my colleagues compete in London and go from there.
I'm sure people love hearing you say those things when you say, I'm still going to run, and you're handling it obviously with great grace. A lot of people would be, I'm sure you are, of course, devastated. But talk about, it's not necessarily over. You are, a little older for running. It's a young man's game, but you've obviously proven someone your age can do it. Just talk about, the future. Certainly you can't say you're going to make it to the next Olympics at this point, but something you're not ruling out.
Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out yet. I'm going to review my options, like I say, and when I do decide, you guys will be the first to find out, I guarantee it. My motto is never to give up, right? So don't count me out yet.
Absolutely. And just talk about what's next. Certainly, how long do you have to sort of, rest up and get healthy? And then before you said you'll race again at some point.
I'm looking at about 4 to 6 weeks to fully recover from this, which isn't too bad. It's a minor injury, really, but if I did run on it, it could turn into a major injury really quick. And I just want to tell all, say to all the people that are following me out there that I feel I did everything possible. I took the time off work. I focused 100% on the sprinting. And in the end, it's about giving it your all, right? And I feel like I have given it my all, and
spirit.
I can live with myself. I feel I can hold my head up high and be proud of my accomplishments. So, I want to thank Prosthetics Orthotics Barrie, Jim Lowe, and Vince Quinn for making me these amazing running legs that have helped me to get this far. So, without them, I wouldn't be able to do it. And my coach, Roger DePlank, for, getting me here as well.
Obviously, as you said, you have nothing to be ashamed of. We're proud of you. Everyone is proud of you. And Rick, an unfortunate break, but I know I've seen you battle through before. You'll be back, and we'll be in your corner. Rick Ball here in Aurelia.
And we thank Rick very much for talking to us about that. Certainly not an easy thing, but he really is an inspiration, everything that he's been through, in his athletic career and otherwise. And we wish him the best in his recovery.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, we got